Hi, it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you so much for being here today. So I wanted to, somebody requested an updated what's in my pencil pouch, and to be honest, I haven't cleared out my pencil pouch in a very long time. So I will insert a video here. You can see the status of the pencil pouch before. Things were sticking out, glue refills and bits and bobs, and many of the stationery items were kind of stuck in the bottom of it. And so yeah, I was using a canvas pouch and now I have kind of consolidated into two little cases. This I will kind of review it quickly as my travel on the go type of pouch, and so I'll leave that to the end, and then just kind of some final thoughts, and I'll just share with you what I feel like doing with my markers and things. So that will be off to the side. So let's get right into it. I will start off with this small pouch here. This is the Superior Labor pen case, and it just holds 3 of my fountain pens. I suppose if you have like a really important fountain pen that you don't really want dinged up, then it's perfect for just like one bigger sized one. This is what it looks like with the TWSBI Mini. And then I have the Lamy here. And then I have the Sailor fountain pen. I think they renamed this the Compass. I will post the correct naming at the bottom. But yeah, there's this one here. And I think I usually turn it upside down. And it shuts flat. It's nice and slim, because sometimes there are days I just want to grab my journal and I just want to write. I don't need my full pencil case with me, and I'll just grab my notebook and my, I guess, my little pen pouch here. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this really easy, quick on-the-go pouch. It has a nice lining inside as well. Very, very nice and soft, like a suede. And so I have this for on the go for, I guess, if I just want to write in my journals. And then this is my pencil pouch if I want to journal a little bit. So it has a little bit more creative items inside. I've added the cute little character that I purchased from the Tobichi store in Tokyo, which is the Hobonichi store, and they had a little display of all these different characters, and I had to pick some up for myself and for my friends as well. You'll see another little creature in here. Okay, so I'm just going to grab from the top. I have a couple of these matte top pens. I really like how vibrant they are, and sometimes I really want to add a pop of color, or I want to highlight something in my journals. I'll take these out and use them in my pouch. Oh, I have a couple of these fine liners. I don't know if I have, maybe just 2. One is, oh, you can see I've used it a lot, is the Marvi for drawing in the 0.1. And then I like to go over it after I finish the watercolor, kind of to give my illustrations more definition. I like to use the F nib. This is the Sakura Micron Pigma Fine. So I usually have 2 different nib sizes. It might not be these exact ones. It might be something smaller and then a 0.1. It really varies. I have a bunch here. This is also another brand that I use often, the Unipin as well, and they're great once again to use for watercolor drawings and doodles. I'll usually just doodle straight onto my journal with one of these pens. Once the ink has dried, I can go on top with some watercolor, and it doesn't smudge. So these are some of my all-time favorites. But I've kept 2 inside here. And then of course with watercolor, I need a watercolor brush. I just use whatever is on hand. This one is the Pentel. There's also curating. I don't know if this one is curating here. Yes, this one is a curating version. So it's just whatever I have on hand. I'll usually have one in my pencil pouch and then one kind of lying around. But yes, the one in here is the Pentel one. Next is some washi tape, and I just kind of rolled out some new washi tape rolls. And this is handy because you can roll them out, and also it has a cutter on the edge. So if you wanted to cut the washi tape, it has a nice straight edge there, you can see. I also, let me just grab here, wrap some washi tape on, this one here is run out, I need to add some more, but it can be just like a playing card or an old gift card. I will wrap a bunch of washi tape, and you can easily slip that in there as well. It'll be nice and flat, so you wouldn't have to carry like, you know, rolls of washi tape with you. It's easy and on the go. And so I think it should be able to fit this, so I might refill this one now that I'm talking with you. And of course, some glue. I had, I have all these like different types of tape runners that are refillable. This is also refillable as well, this one here. I really like the dot liners, dot liner Kokuyo brand, but they're all really good, to be honest, even like the ones from the dollar store. But the fact that I can refill them, I really like the fact that I can refill them, so I don't have to keep throwing them away. You can see here I've used this one so much that like the plastic has changed color. But yes, I really enjoy the refillable ones. And oh, here's another little creature, cute little monster there. It's just a stapler. I like to staple little things to my journals, and this cute little guy helps a lot. Can't forget the clips. I don't think I need all these 4 in there, but just in case. And it fits, so far it fits, so I might remove them later. To be honest with you, I usually end up just clipping them to the edge, but I think if I do that, I know for sure I won't be able to close the pencil case. But yeah, I don't think I need all of these clips. Just a couple things left. A pair of scissors. It's usually any type of scissors. These ones are nice and small. This is the Tim Holtz. I don't know if he makes this version anymore, but it's the small scissors here. And then lastly is the brush pen, which I really like to use. The brush pen, I've gone through so many that I don't think I have any more of the older ones. This is another one that I use, but it's running out of ink. And this is also another brush pen. The neat thing about this one is that you can see here it's the Sakura Micron Pigma brush, so it will, once it dries, the ink dries, it will be waterproof. Yeah, I don't know why I don't use this one as often, but I could probably use this for just doodling in the brush pen and then going on top with some watercolor. So maybe I'll put this in my pouch. But yeah, I really like to use brush pen for just quotes or headlines in my journals. So that's what's in my journal pouch. I guess you could say pencil pouch or journal pouch. I will most likely refill that and then slide that in here later. I just don't want to overflow it too much, and then I won't be able to find what I'm looking for. I just really want the basic things. You might have noticed there is no watercolor set in there. I usually just have the watercolor palette right here, right on my desk, so I'll just take my pencil pouch and then use my watercolor set, which I've said numerous times, probably for over a year now, how I want to change these watercolors out, but I just end up not doing that. So hopefully maybe this year I'll be able to figure that out. So these two here are kind of my main go-to stationery pouches. And then this is my travel pouch. I think I discussed it before, but it has the clips, of course, to keep my journal open. It has really great compact sized scissors. And of course a compact stapler. I keep grabbing this when I'm journaling, but I need to remember to just use the stapler that I have in here, in my pouch. This is really great and compact as well for travel purposes. You can see it opens up into an actual stapler, and when you don't need it, it flattens back down. I also have a glue, like a tape runner. This one here is the same one, but it's in a different color. You can see it's the Kokuyo dot liner. And I have a couple of the Kokuyo pastas. These are just for adding color to my pages, so that I don't have to bring watercolor. Oh, what's down here? Oh, this is another dot liner, but I think I've run out of the glue, unfortunately. It's nice and small and compact, but I don't think this one is not refillable, unfortunately. So, but you can see the size difference. And then in the back pocket, I have some stickers. Oh, this one fell out. This is the Kita. So these ones can be, they're kind of perforated, so I can cut them up and use them as stickers. And this is part of also the Kita pack. And everything is so nice and like it's very flat. You can see it kind of closes very nicely. And then in the back is my can of stickers and ephemera, and then of course my fine liners. And this one I'm using, oh, it's the same one. It's interesting to see. It's the 01 and then the F as well. And this one is the Unipin, like I showed you before. This is just a regular pencil if I want to draft something ahead of time. It's not very often I do that. I usually just go straight into pencil. I am not very patient when it comes to my doodles, so I just go straight. Usually I go straight right into the fine liners. And then a fun pen with fun ink in it. This is the Zebra Sarasa in the 05. And if you're curious to see what's inside here, it's just some paper bits that I can use to journal directly on there, or just add for layering pieces and things. There's a lot of printables from Courtney Diaz and also from Pam. And yeah, some stickers in the back there as well. And that's my kind of on-the-go travel pouch. I haven't used this in quite some time because, to be honest, I always bring all these supplies with me to my travels, like if we're going somewhere, but then I don't end up using them at all. I usually just end up writing. So maybe when I travel, I'll take the pen pouch, but yeah, I end up bringing all these supplies. I mean, it's still very compact, but then I end up not using them at all. So, but I still do want this to be there just in case, for some reason, if I need to travel for a long time, or maybe I feel like going out to a cafe and I just want to journal. I just want to have this handy and ready to go. And then just some final thoughts about a pouch just for markers. I have a stand here. Let me see if I can show you. And it just houses some of my markers that I have. And they're kind of easy access. I can just pull them out and use them for coloring or adding color, highlighting something. And then I have this pouch here that houses all of my Sailor Shikiori markers. And my daughter likes to use this set often, and many of the tips are a little bit worn out, but I think I want to have like a bigger pouch where I can have all of them out. But at the same time, now that I'm kind of talking through this, I think it might be, I think I prefer to have the Sailor Shikiori in this set, and maybe I'll have a pouch for all the other markers over here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm curious to know what you do. Do you have a bigger pouch with all more of like the coloring items? Do you have them in one pouch? Or I know for the Delphonics pouch, I was using that for a bit several years ago. It's nice and big, and perhaps I'll make one for the house. Like if I'm journaling on the dining table, then I can grab that bigger pouch so that I can add more items in that Delphonics pouch. For example, I'm using this currently to house my paper, like bigger paper items, and I could stick this in my Delphonics along with some of the markers and more washi tape rolls. I could probably kind of roll them out onto various cards. And also, I think I said sticker sheets, right? I'm not sure. But that's just kind of what's going on in my brain, just kind of speaking out while I do this video. But yeah, I'm enjoying, I think I'm going to enjoy using these two as my main planner go-to pouches. Like I said, I'll refill that. I'll show you what I mean by refill. I'll just grab a roll of washi tape, and I don't roll out too much, because then I end up getting bored of the washi tape, and just rolling out enough so that you can use them in your notebooks. And once you're out and once you're finished, you can roll a bunch more, and it helps with using various types of washi tapes. And yeah, so just roll out a little bit, and then it'll be easy and kind of on the go. You can use different types of washi tape. Oops. Let me do another one here. I don't know if this, oh, this is maybe too big. Let me shift this one over, or maybe I'll peel this one off. All of my journals are on my dining table right now, so I don't have anything anywhere to stick this. Maybe I'll put this here in the corner. So I forgot to mention these pouches you can purchase at the Stationery Selection. Actually, I think the gray is already out of stock, like we've sold out. But this is the limited edition from the Superior Labor limited edition from their summer line of 2021 or 22. But there's yellow and this nice, beautiful green left. And like the leather is a little bit different. I don't know if you can see, it has some texture to it. And then this one here, I received several requests to bring this back. So there will be some sets available hopefully soon. I'm not sure when I'm going to be posting this video, but if you subscribe to the newsletter or on Instagram and Facebook, I will be posting when that will be available, but it won't be in February, I don't think. So I will just update in the newsletter. And yeah, this was actually part of the Stationery Selection subscription box, and I think it was part of July's box last year. This is from the Superior Labor, and it's in the canvas called Azuki. And then Makoto-san actually chose the thread color here at the top. And that's what it looks like, and it holds a nice amount of stationery goods. Oops, I pulled too hard. It's okay, I'm just going to keep rolling. I'm going to try my best to discuss my workplace a little bit more, and so I hope you don't mind that coming up here and there. So yeah, if you are interested in finding out more about stationery and are interested in these cases, and I also have, I think, some of the markers, the Sailor Shikiori markers. You can check out the Stationery Selection. I have a little bit of space here, and I'm almost finished with this little set, or this little roll. So let's roll this out onto the card here. And like I said, you can use old gift cards or just regular playing cards, like a deck of playing cards, and roll some washi tape onto there instead of having to, you know, lug around all these different rolls of washi tape. I think it's almost finished. This one is I like this one because it's you can use it vertically. There's not a lot of, I guess you can oh, this part here I cannot use, but yeah, this one is specifically like an up and down type of motif or image of some flowers. This one I could probably use in a little corner section, so there's that ready to go to be used. I'm using a lot of my compact, I have a lot of these like compact type of scissors, and they're like trickled throughout my knitting my knitting pouches, because I find that this is nice and small, but the handle, if I don't position it the right way, the handle kind of sticks out. So I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do there. I might pull some of them out, but no, it's okay. It seems to be okay for now. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to those that have requested seeing an updated what's in my pouch video. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.